You can't see the Russians massing in the forest, but you certainly know they're there. Tens of thousands gathering in the trees, something the members of Ukraine's 32nd Brigade could never match. They took us to a command center a few kilometers from the front, east of the city of Kharkiv. And we found long faces and hard stares in their cabin.
They are storming us, breaching the barbed wire, so they can pass right through.
The Russians used to assault their positions once or twice a day, but now the attacks are continuous.
At the moment, for every shell that Ukraine fires, how many come back from the Russians?
1 to 10.
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Their drones capture the imbalance. Here, a Russian vehicle runs into a mine. Their soldiers scurry to the trees, but they know the enemy will return. The numbers are in their favor.
They have their aircraft, helicopters, planes, laser bombs, grads. They use everything along our front line.
They've told us we've got to move out. It's too dangerous. Cluster bombs, mortar fire, artillery. The forest is alive with this stuff, and they've told us to go.
President Zelensky is desperate to rearm the Ukrainian military, but the members of this anti-tank unit were trying to make their only weapon work. Screwdrivers and a hammer deployed to bring a Soviet-era bazooka back to life. Something they achieved eventually.
Most of the time it works, but sometimes we have problems.
The commander uses it to fire at Russian troops and says it can be deadly. Problem is, he's barely got any grenades.
Have you got enough ammunition?
No, not enough. We've got enough for 12, 13, 15 minutes. That's it.
After 12 minutes, after that?
We'll take an AK and shoot with it.
The pressure here is building, as is the collective cost. We met a family dentist, now charged with evacuating casualties from the front line. But many don't survive, he says. It's taking too long to reach them.
This is due to the mortar fire, the shelling. Sometimes it's impossible to reach their positions. It can take 2 or 3 days, even more.
The dentist dragged the body of a 43-year-old soldier to this medical center. The remains of a 49-year-old followed later. There are no good days here, he told me. A generation of Ukrainians are dying on the battlefield. Their fellow citizens are trying to hold the line. John Sparks, Sky News in Kharkiv region.